In the shadows of our society, there exist individuals who manipulate and exploit others with ease. These are not just ordinary people, but those who possess a unique set of traits that make them masters of manipulation. Welcome to the world of the dark triad: narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy. Narcissism is characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance, a lack of empathy, and a need for admiration. These individuals are often charismatic leaders, but beneath the surface lies a ruthless ambition that will stop at nothing to achieve their goals. Machiavellianism is the art of manipulation, where individuals use cunning and deception to get what they want. These masters of power politics will do whatever it takes to achieve their objectives, often at the expense of others. Psychopathy is characterized by a lack of empathy, impulsivity, and a tendency towards aggression. These individuals are often charming at first, but beneath their facade lies a cold-blooded calculation that makes them willing to hurt others without remorse. Research suggests that individuals high in Machiavellianism tend to be more calculating and manipulative. They often use others for their own gain, without regard for the consequences. This can lead to a web of deceit and exploitation, as they seek to maximize their power and influence. Dr. Robert Hare's voiceover. Neuroimaging studies have shown that individuals high in psychopathy exhibit differences in brain structure and function, particularly in regions involved in emotional processing and empathy. This can lead to impaired impulse control and a lack of concern for the well-being of others. Dr. Adrian Rain's voiceover. Narcissistic personality disorder is characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance and a deep need for admiration. Individuals high in narcissism often engage in grandiose behavior, which can be damaging to relationships and even lead to violent outbursts when challenged. Dr. Craig Malkin's voiceover. The dark triad traits are not mutually exclusive, and individuals may exhibit a combination of narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy. This can lead to particularly egregious behavior, as they manipulate and exploit others for their own gain, often without remorse or empathy. Dr. Paul Bobiek's voiceover. Researchers have identified specific personality traits that define the dark triad. Narcissism, characterized by grandiosity, lack of empathy, and need for admiration, is a key component. Studies suggest that individuals high in narcissism are more likely to engage in antisocial behavior, including aggression and manipulation. 38 minutes and 12 seconds. Researchers have found a link between the dark triad traits and abnormal brain activity. Specifically, studies have shown that individuals with high levels of narcissism exhibit increased activity in the anterior cingulate cortex, associated with impulsivity and aggression. Machiavellian individuals often excel at deception and manipulation. They can convincingly feign interest in others while secretly using their charisma to exploit them. This is known as the smiling psychopath phenomenon. Psychopathy has been linked to increased rates of violent behavior, particularly in situations where individuals feel entitled or threatened. Research suggests that this is due in part to a lack of emotional empathy and impulsivity regulation. Studies have shown that psychopaths exhibit distinct differences in brain structure and function compared to non-psychopathic individuals. This includes reduced activity in areas associated with emotional processing and regulation. Meet the masked self. For those with narcissistic tendencies, this facade is crucial for maintaining social relationships and avoiding rejection. But beneath the surface lies a complex web of emotions, insecurities, and deep-seated fears. Machiavellianism can be both a blessing and a curse. On the one hand, it allows for effective manipulation and control. On the other, it can lead to devastating consequences when exploited for personal gain. Psychopathy is often misunderstood as a fixed personality trait, but research suggests it's more complex. It can be a spectrum disorder, with varying degrees of severity and manifestation. Understanding the psychopath's thought process is crucial for developing effective treatment strategies. As we conclude our exploration of the dark triad, it's clear that these traits have far-reaching consequences for individuals and society as a whole. While some cases remain unsolved, research offers hope for understanding and treatment. Remember, the line between good and evil is often blurred, but with empathy, awareness, and a willingness to confront the shadows within ourselves, we can begin to heal the darkness that lurks among us. Closing shot, a single word appears on screen in bold, white letters: awareness. As the investigation continued, new details emerged that would challenge everything investigators thought they knew about the case. As the investigation continued, new details emerged that would challenge everything investigators thought they knew about the case. As the investigation continued, new details emerged that would challenge everything investigators thought they knew about the case. To this day, the case continues to captivate investigators and amateur sleuths alike. The truth, whatever it may be, remains hidden in the shadows of history.